Now winners of all three at home, the Bengals head out on a two-game road trip. Buffalo's the first stop with Thad Lewis, quarterback brought up from the practice squad to replace injured E.J. Manuel, and a brand new coach in Doug Marrone. The Bengals have lost to both first-year coaches this year. And to that new quarterback in Brian Hoyer, remember him? There is a message there somewhere.
Until we really, go pretty far in the playoffs or whatnot, we'll still be fighting that, whatever you want to call it, whether we're the Bengals or whether we kill our own selves, we'll still fight that until, we start beating, we beat good teams.
Bengals Nation tomorrow night, Holy Grail. Wallace Gilberry coming off his first multi-sack game, going to be our guest from 6 to 7. We'll be taping till 8. Would you like to be in the show? I know you would. Games, music, autographs, pictures. We'll see you tomorrow at the Holy Grail. The NFL has a serious financial stake in keeping NFL London alive. So next year they will have 3 games across the pond. The host teams are going to be the Jaguars, the Falcons, the Raiders. Atlanta and Jacksonville are both going to be coming to PBS next year, as the Bengals will host the AFC West. They will be on the road to the AFC East next year. Bengals bailed out HBO and NFL Films. Many teams turned them down for this season's Hard Knocks documentary. Well, at the league meetings today in Washington, the owners voted to give the league the power to choose a team for Hard Knocks if there are no volunteers. Exemptions would include having a new coach, being a recent playoff team, or appearing on Hard Knocks in the last 10 years. Bengals win across the board. UC wide receiver Mark Barr, slowly improving, now in stable condition of ICU at UC Medical Center after the deadly crash last month. The Bearcats, well, they're looking to bounce back after a loss to South Florida last week, hosting 0-5 Temple in a Friday night matchup at Nippert.
We're excited about getting back out there. It's, again, we hadn't hit the halfway point. This is the halfway point this week in our football season, and hadn't shown a lot of improvement from the first of the year. Hopefully we can show much more improvement going in the second half.
He speaks the truth. Harbin ratings Tuesday. Week 7, top 8 teams going to make the playoff. Moeller trails Centerville, Colerain, Lakota West, Fairfield, Elder all look good right now in Division 2. Loaded top to bottom. Loveland, Northwest, and Winton Woods are all undefeated. LaSalle and Anderson are tied for 6th. Western Brown, the only local now in Division 3. New Richmond is 9th. D4, McNick 5-1, so is Massey. Fenwick and Wyoming are at 4-2. Undefeated CHCA leads Division 5. Baden and Madeira with 1 loss. Marymount is 4-2. CCD yet to lose in Division 6. Williamsburg 2 losses, but they're ahead of Summit at 5-1. I spoke to Reds GM Walt Jocketty today. He told me Brian Price and Jim Riggleman, the only 2 on the certain list, although no interviews have been done yet. About 30 others going to be whittled down to 5 or so before talks begin. Walt will spend next week in Arizona. A hire is weeks away. Any player news would follow after that. Hockey Town. Enrique Blase makes it that way. The Red Hawks on skates, ranked 2 in the country behind UMass, but they have the most first-place votes. They open the regular season this weekend, pair of games against Ohio State.